Now let's try this again. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sean Shalub Rosenberg in the building. Welcome to the live stream. We are about to watch a new episode of Monday Night Raw. I apologize. I put on the wrong live stream. But yeah, we're about to watch a brand new episode of Monday Night Raw. I like this newer update version of the countdown. Here we go.
Then, now, forever. Together.
God. Ruse of the century. We have absolute power.
First, it was heights of the century. Now it's the roots of the century.
Let me talk to you. I was the last one to beat you, and I'll damn sure be the next one to beat you. And there's no better time than now. No. You stole a great moment from the people at SummerSlam. It's only fitting that I steal something from you. It will be Seth freaking Rollins versus L.A. Knight.
It will be for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And listen closely, this is my favorite part. Bronson, you boys are banned from ringside.
Seth wants to establish dominance. Remember, it's about absolute power, and this will do it. This is a hell of a way to send a message.
Punk! CM Punk through the crowd! CM Punk attacking Rollins!
I think reality just struck LA Knight. CM Punk's interference just cost Knight his match.
Oh! Broad breaker in the Oscilla! Big Bronson Reed out here! And things are about to go real bad for Knight and Punk here.
That is crazy.
This is the message. This is the warning to the roster. Come at the king. You best not miss.
Roman Reigns is here! And now for the first time since the betrayal at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns gonna get his hands on Rollins. Breaker trying to get Roman from behind.
The OTC is a one-man army right now.
Stomp! A stomp by Rollins. Roman never saw it coming.
Absolute power and total control.
Reigns, Knight, Punk, laid out cold. Never down. Seth freaking Rollins again.
And this is crazy.
And bonjour for just the second time ever. WWE's flagship show is in the capital city of the province of Quebec, Canada. This is Quebec City. We are live at Central Videotron for Monday Night Raw.
What do you guys
Live
think,
on Netflix
Chad?
And presented tonight.
When is Bronson Reed gonna stop
Good evening,
stealing?
ladies and gentlemen. Michael Cole and
Stop
Corey Graves
stealing,
at ringside tonight, and we start the night with some breaking news.
Roman's-
We're supposed to have a Women's World Championship match tonight, but as reported on WWE social media channels earlier today, Naomi is not medically cleared to compete. So again, we will not have that
What?
match tonight. Please join WWE social
Aw,
media
man.
channels updates on Naomi.
So I don't know, you guys just heard no Women's World Championship tonight because apparently Naomi got injured. So it kind of sucks for Io Sky to get her one-on-one rematch. But the good news, we got CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CM Punk!
It has been an emotional 9 nights for this man, CM Punk, a former world champion who, Corey, held that title just 5 minutes at
Right.
SummerSlam.
From the absolute top of the mountain to the outside looking in, vengeance is on the mind of the best.
Man,
in the
I hope
world. CM Punk still has
CM
his
Punk
set
was
against
robbed
freaking Rollins.
of the World's Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam thanks to Rollins. I don't know. I don't get the booking of what Triple H is trying to do. I mean, I understand that, but come on. At least let Punk have a little bit of a reign. But I'm hoping Punk can get some retribution tonight. Because I don't want to see another beatdown from Seth Rollins and his group, quote-unquote, division, he likes to call it. All right.
To be alive on a Monday night in Quebec City or what?
Mm-hmm.
You make it real hard for me to stay angry, but then I think about how I should be world heavyweight champion right now. I should have gold around my waist. I should be here representing this company and you people as champion, and I'm not.
Of course, because of Seth Rollins.
So I'm a little bit angry about it. I have a Seth Rollins problem.
Right. It's crazy how Seth Rollins been on CM Punk's neck ever since CM Punk returned to WWE 2 years ago. Nearly 2 years ago.
To be CM Punk. He's failing miserably. But listen, SummerSlam. Did you guys watch SummerSlam? Yeah, I climbed to the top of the mountain for the first time in 12 years. I became champion in this company.
Right. He should have been the champ.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the cheers and the chants, but I can't help but feel that I maybe let you all down because I am not champion currently. So I apologize, but I will say this. I promise you, if you thought before I was relentless in pursuit of my goals, if you thought before
CM Punk looks good growing that hair out,
becoming champion, after realizing that goal and the reality of holding it in my hands and looking at you, the emotion in all your faces, I promise you I'm even more possessed to regain that title.
Yeah. I agree.
They say hate the player and not the game, and I don't hate the game. I've cashed in on a few people in my time, but boy, do I hate the player, Seth Rollins.
I mean, let's be honest. Seth and CM Punk, they hate each other.
You're pretending to be CM Punk, and you pretended to be injured in order to let everybody's guard down so you could cash in when the time was right. Here's another promise, Seth. I'm going to get my title back. I'm going to take it from you, and when I get my hands on you, you're not going to have to pretend to be injured anymore because I'm going to break your legs.
All right, CM Punk. Well, wait a minute. Well, hold the thought, CM Punk. There's probably somebody else has a different point of view. And, of course, you guys, here's the man. Right, because thanks to CM Punk, LA Knight failed to capture the world title.
LA Knight definitely has a lot on his mind and even more to say. What an ovation for the arrival of the Defiant Megastar.
Let's see how these two are going to get intense. I'm curious, is LA Knight part of the Raw roster? Because I'm very curious on that. I don't know if he is or not. Wait a minute. He wants to shake hands. Out of respect. I know this is about to get intense.
Of course I got something to say, so let me talk to you.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, my man, let's be honest. Everybody here knows, the whole world knows, you were robbed.
Yeah.
You climbed the mountain. You rose to the moment. You defeated Gunther. You became the world heavyweight champion once more.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm going to tell you right now, you deserve beyond a shadow of a doubt. You deserve to have your rematch. Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah.
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 But.
Uh-oh. But there's a problem.
Last week, I'm having my match. Has nothing to do with you. I'm having my match with Seth Rollins, and what do? You come down, you just can't contain yourself. You have to attack Seth Rollins. You get me disqualified, and now I lose my opportunity. My man, I understand it, but wrong place, wrong time. Yeah. So what I'm telling you, we don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way. But what I'm telling you is I'm gonna need you, if you want to get Seth Rollins, my God, get Seth Rollins, whip his ass. But if you're gonna do it on your time. If you're gonna do it after the bell rings. Because at this point, you do deserve your rematch. You should get your rematch, but bottom line is, you get your rematch after I get mine.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I think I see your perspective, but I think the words you were looking for were thank you, Mr. Punk, for preventing Seth Rollins from ending my career. Did you think you were going to become heavyweight champion after he stomped your head into concrete like a coconut? Huh?
Oh, he almost did.
No. So you're welcome for saving your life, for saving your career. And I am a former heavyweight champion, something you cannot claim to be. So when it comes to end a line and who gets a title shot, it's me you're looking at as the #1 contender. You can get back of the line.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. I mean, LA Knight has never won the world title here in WWE.
I hope you feel like you got what you want, because at least a couple people were saying thank you. When I think about what you did, it's not thank that I want to say before you, if you get what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, yeah, you've been a world heavyweight champion. 12 years, it's been a long drought. It was long overdue, but bottom line, yeah, I haven't been there yet, so way more overdue. Now you want to talk about, I heard you say a little bit ago, there's levels to this. Yeah, there are levels to this, and as good as you are, best in the world, you ain't on mine. So what I'm telling you is in the spirit of, like I said a minute ago, we don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way. And in order to keep that way, I'm going to do you two favors. I'm going to do you two favors. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget last week happened, okay? As long as you don't do it again. Don't step over the line. Favor two, I'm going to go beat Seth Rollins. I'm going to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
And then favor two, then you can be my first successful title defense. Yeah.
You're gonna do me a favor. Okay, you can say that. In the spirit of making sure there's no bad blood or no problems here, because I don't want a problem with LA Knight. No problems here. I got a Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth Rollins problem. Well, listen, partner. I'm the best in the world.
He earned that.
Yeah.
He's earned, gentlemen.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Done.
Oh, good. The Penguin's coming out. Of course, and look at this. The self-acclaimed tribal thief has both Roman's shoes. Good. What accomplished that? You stealing people's shoes.
That's all the French I speak. I'm sorry. Merci beaucoup. French
whatever. Forget the French talking, Paul. Get to the point. Get to the point of why you, Big Bronson Reed, and the predictable Braun Breaker is out here. Now, go ahead and start. Get.
Subtitles if you're gonna chant at us tonight. Speaking of guttural language, LA Knight, take it from the adorable Oracle. Do not get into the favor business with CM Punk. You start trading favors with that man right there, it will cost you everything in life. It will cost you your self-respect. It will cost you your position in WWE. It will cost you half of your career. It'll cost you years of your life. It'll cost you your tribal chief. It'll cost you...
All right, you crybaby. You're gonna piss your pants, sit there and talk all night? Somebody's getting punched in the face tonight. If you want me to put hands on both your chins or the Bronze, be my guest. Come on down.
All right, well, let him fight. Let's go. Let him fight. Why not? You two been beating him up. Breaker, Reed, get in the ring and fight.
Teach you well after all these years. That is one hell of an idea. Let's do it tonight. CM Punk and LA Knight. Please don't do that when I'm talking.
So that's his catchphrase. Who cares?
Versus the future of WrestleMania, Braun Breaker. And the owner of the Shula Fala, the tribal thief, Big Bronson Reed. And that challenge is for tonight.
Sure if you can get it through your big bloated head or not. We weren't out here looking for those two gooses walking footlocker. What we want...
All right, you know what? There's enough talking. You want to fight? You got it. Let's do it. We accept.
Hey. You don't talk for me. Yeah, we will accept it. You never talk for me. You guys want to get kicked? You can get it stomped in tonight. Yeah.
I guess.
Deal. See you tonight.
I don't think Braun Breaker's going to wait for it.
Oh, what? You're 47! What are you going to do?
Breaker, come on, Edge. See, I don't like this whole, you're 47 BS. I don't like this whole, it's a young man's game. I don't like that. Who cares? Age is not the point. I don't like that whole promo of, you're 47, you're a senior citizen. Insults, that just play out. That just play out. I don't care.
Dominic Mysterio, who now calls himself the king of the luchadors, had an opportunity to prove that last week against Dragon Lee.
Dirty Dom set out to lead by example, but a very game Dragon Lee stood in his way. A shocking appearance by El Grande Americano. Uno, y dos, y tres. Indeed. 3 El Grande Americanos. I'm still confused. Dogs and cats are living together in perfect harmony, but Dirty Dom remains Intercontinental Champion and the future of Lucha Libre.
Yeah, but AJ Styles still has a bone to pick with Dominic Mysterio after the way Dominic beat him at SummerSlam. Tried to pay him back, giving him a little of his own medicine last week.
No matter what other people are saying, I think you guys have done great last weekend.
What were other people saying?
Ignore the haters. Hey, did you see the news about Naomi? What's going on there? More importantly, what is going on with the Women's World Championship?
What the? ¿Y eso qué?
What's up, guys? What's he doing here?
We're just talking strategy for the match later.
You just gonna bring him into the clubhouse like that?
He's cool, I promise.
Hey, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
In private?
Alright, listen here, muchacha. You're a big boy. You're gonna be the clubhouse.
Listen, I'm pretty good at reading the room, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the group don't want him in here.
Maybe, but I am the king of the luchadors. So, I'm using it to my advantage for Saturday at Triple Mania, you know?
You know what? That's a good idea. And maybe he can help you bring back the AAA Mega Championship to the clubhouse. That'd be great.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I got you. You just gotta trust Daddy Dom.
I trust you, mate. All right, suerte tonight.
Gracias. Hey, Grande. Tenemos una lucha. Vámonos.
I was gonna say it earlier. Maybe you guys should go talk to Pierce. Sort it out.
Let's go handle some business. Yeah.
I don't know about this. AJ Styles.
His 8-tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles set for tag team action. Teaming with Dragon Lee against Dirty Dom.
All right.
Sunday Americano. Live on Netflix.
All right, commercial break.
Lasagna.
As in,
Triple Mania, AAA's biggest show of the year, emanating
And we are
live
back.
from Arena CDMX in Mexico City. Will be live this Saturday, August 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and we broadcast live in both English and Spanish on our WWE YouTube channel. Don't miss Triple Mania this Saturday.
And 3 of the men in this upcoming matchup will be a part of the main event at Triple Mania.
At stake, the coveted AAA Mega Championship, as El Grande Americano, Dirty, Dominic Mysterio, and Dragon Lee will all attempt to dethrone reigning champion Hijo del Vikingo this Saturday at Triple Mania.
And his tag team partner from San Diego, California, weighing in for 200 pounds, representing the Judgment Day. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
At Triple Mania this coming Saturday, Corey Graves will be calling all the action, and a great old friend of mine and yours as well will be joining you in the booth at Triple Mania.
It will be my honor and pleasure to call AAA's biggest show of the year alongside a bona fide wrestling god and WWE Hall of Famer JBL. I hope you got plenty of sleep for this Saturday, because it's going to be a wild night.
Just like this match is starting off to be wild. Styles and Dragon Lee taking the fight to Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. And bell rings and we are underway, and Styles could not wait to get his hands on Dirty Dom.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the de facto technicos in this contest, wasting no time looking to get an upper hand on Dirty Dom, who seems to have a strong fan base here in Quebec City. I'm starting to think, Michael Cole, you might be the only man in the WWE universe who doesn't respect Dirty Dom.
Oh, I respect Dom. There's no doubt about it. He's been a great Intercontinental Champion so far. And AJ Styles, though, wants an opportunity.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, in terms of his wrestling ability, you can't deny that, but it's just, you know, I don't. It's like I don't like
Dom's success has actually held Dragon's own career back. A man christened by Rey Mysterio as the future of Lucha Libre, yet everywhere you turn, you're hearing about Dirty Dom. You head to Triple Mania, who's standing in Dragon Lee's way? Dirty Dom yet again.
Tag made to El Grande Americano,
who is shockingly popular south of the border, might I add.
Well, he and Dom teaming together for the very first time tonight. Also teaming together for the first time, Dragon Lee and AJ Styles in with a right hand by El Grande Americano. Did it seem in the conversation with Dom and Finn earlier tonight that Dominic may be setting up El Grande Americano to sort of be his buddy, only to maybe use him on Saturday at Triple Mania?
It's not uncommon in this business to forge a strategic alliance. Maybe Americano and Dirty Dom take care of Vikingo, remove Dragon Lee from the equation, and make it more of a one-on-one situation. It happens all the time.
You know, Dragon Lee taking the fight to El Grande. Kick to the face. Dragon Lee, top rope now. There's the cross body. Lateral press, hook of the leg, and a kick out at 2 by Americano.
All right, let's get
thus far by the teamwork of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Styles in up the tag, and double team coming. Oh, and a double kick, and
kicks.
Americano
Watch out, watch out.
Well out of the ring.
Hey, get him out the ring.
Quite sure why he wanted to do that, but I think he...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think he's going to pay here.
Oh, no. The Intercontinental Champion powerbomb. Take a break, Dom. You'll be all right.
Just take a break, Dom. You'll be all right. Oh, please, whatever. All right, commercial break.
appear tonight on Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix from
And we are back.
City, in the province of Quebec, Canada. Dirty Dom and El Grande Americano against Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. Does a match like this, despite the fact that it's a tag team, help either Dom or El Grande or even Dragon Lee build momentum for Triple Mania on Saturday?
I don't know if momentum is the right word. If nothing else, it's familiarity. Just to get to mix it up with somebody who you're going to face in a different situation at Triple Mania, but no experience is bad experience.
Again, special start time, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific from Mexico City on Saturday, WWE's
And here we
YouTube
go.
channels. And here's Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee, the high flyer, so quick as he delivers a
high flyer.
El Grande Americano
And
follows it up with a
clothesline.
clothesline.
I don't know if there's a
Irish
superstar
whip.
on the roster as comfortable in the sky as Dragon Lee. Great counter by Americano.
Woohoo!
The chest, and El Grande Americano having trouble just getting out of the blocks here tonight.
Dragon Lee's been impressive.
Any easier.
Oh, oh,
Blow to the
good
face.
footwork.
And now,
Oh, good footwork by Dragon Lee.
Brains of El Grande Americano. You see a smirk on the face.
The luchadors
Dragon Lee
are.
was looking to finish the
The
job.
luchadors are
sending
just.
the,
Uh-oh.
elbow pad into the WWE.
Oh, there it is.
Elbow to his advantage. That flying elbow by Dragon Lee, dropping El Grande Americano.
Dragon Lee feeding off the
Watch
WWE
out.
universe, but here comes Dom, and there he goes.
Oh, wow.
That step up kick.
What a
El
kick.
Grande Americano and Dirty Dom running interference, paying dividends. And now Dom
Oh, look at this.
A cheap shot, Dragon Lee into the steps.
That's going to draw the ire of AJ Styles, but the damage has been done. Dragon Lee in all types of trouble.
Wow, a little show of teamwork.
Sometimes it just takes a few minutes.
Another commercial break? Oh, wait, never mind.
Referee Eddie Arango admonishing Dominic Mysterio a moment ago.
I thought we were going to go to another commercial break, but I guess not.
Mine, Cole, because I have no idea.
Dude, I can't speak English.
What is he?
And look at El Grande now. You think Dragon Lee would learn to cut those things off his mask? They tied a Dragon
Oh,
Lee
look
up
at
on the
this.
bottom rope has El Grande Americano, the official, trying to finally get Dragon Lee released.
Look at Dirty Dom donning an homage to the original Rey Mysterio. It's almost a crime to cover up that handsome face, though.
Well, I mean, he does refer to himself as the king of the luchadors.
Look at these vicious cross faces under the chin of Dragon Lee. Dirty Dom looks to slow the pace.
Oh, come on, not again.
And he's done just
There
that.
we
The
go.
chin lock applied here. Bring Dragon Lee down. There's now
Sorry,
back to
y'all.
his feet.
Glitch
Body
problem.
shots from Dragon Lee create some space, at least momentarily.
Dragon Lee placed on the top turnbuckle. Dirty Dom looking to join.
What is he do? Oh, he's trying to rip the mask off.
Oh, look at this. Dirty Dom looking to rip the mask off of Dragon Lee. In Lucha Libre culture, that is the highest form of disrespect, taking another competitor's identity from him.
Well, again, if you were the king of the luchadors, would you respect the mask of a fellow luchador? Try to explain that to me.
Dirty Dom wants to rule with an iron fist. It ain't easy being king of the luchadors.
Look at Dirty Dom go.
All right. Oh, commercial break again.
DraftKings, acting like the ultimate host, out there hustling for your cup.
And we are back.
Grande Americano. He and Dominic have been dominating Dragon Lee and AJ Styles.
Americano looking to flex his aerial abilities here in Quebec City.
Dragon Lee, though, made him pay. And Americano does not want to be there.
There it is. Come on.
And Dragon Lee with an opportunity.
Dragon Lee has to tag.
The Dragon has a long, long way to go. A lot of ring to cover to make the tag to the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Gotta get there. Not sure how much more Dragon Lee can take. Styles realizes it. And Dirty Dom slides underneath. And what a move by... he got caught. And now AJ Styles in pursuit. Dominic Mysterio driven right into our cameraman. Right into the timekeeper area goes everybody.
And back in the ring, watch. Dragon
There it
Lee
is.
with a suplex.
A German by Dragon Lee delivers a kick right to the face.
AJ looking to grab the tag rope once again, ensuring that the tag is legal if somehow Dragon Lee makes it across the ring.
All right, come on, Dragon Lee. You got to get the
Dime's
tag.
still wiped out of the timekeeper's area.
Diamond's wiped out.
Dragon Lee trying to make a tag.
Hurry, hurry. Dragon Lee, he's coming. He's coming for you.
Reaching ever closer. Americano grasping at the foot of Dragon Lee.
Tag.
There we go.
And here comes AJ Styles. The phenomenal one.
There it is. A forearm.
Sliding forearm rocks El Grande.
Styles fired up here. His capacity crowd behind Styles. Cover. Dirty Dom back into the fray. Gonna break
Oh, man.
the near fall.
It's like there's 3 Dirty Doms tonight. The man is absolutely everywhere.
I have to agree with you on that. Dominic's been all over the place in this matchup. But he's in trouble now. Double team coming. Dragon Lee launched to the second rope. Dirty Dom.
Whoa!
Got in position for the Styles Clash. And he hits it.
It seems like AJ gonna allow Dragon Lee to have the glory. But keep your eyes on Americano.
Americano dumping Lee off the top rope. And a kick by Americano to AJ Styles, who's stunned. And Styles dropping. Americano.
1,
The
2.
cover and a kick out.
Wow.
By Americano.
Take a look back at some of this breathtaking action. A monkey flip directly into a Styles Clash. Down goes Dirty Dom, but as Dragon Lee was looking for the punctuation, El Grande Americano launched the Dragon almost into the...
Oh, here we go.
Now Styles and El Grande Americano begging to get out of harm's way, and he does. He rolls under the bottom rope out to the apron.
They're going to find any respite out there, Americano.
And hanging Styles up on the top rope. Oh no, there's that, the metal plate that El Grande will load his mask with, but not able to do it, drops it on the floor.
Right to the feet of Dominic Mysterio.
Oh no, Dirty Dom. Eddie, look at Dirty Dom just put that steel plate in his mask.
You're going to get the champ in trouble.
And AJ Styles rolling through. Here's the cover, near fall. Dirty Dom with the loaded mask to the face of Styles. El Grande Americano.
You got to be kidding me.
Here are your winners, the team of the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and El Grande Americano.
Corey, I hate to say it, but Dirty Dom just outsmarted AJ Styles again.
Don't feel bad, Cole. It's the reality of the situation. But come this Saturday, Dragon Lee, El Hijo del Vikingo, you'd better be ready because Dirty Dom and El Grande Americano on the tops of their games. There you see, just sheer happenstance. The metal plate falls out of the hand of Americano. O'Connor roll kicked out of AJ goes head first into Dom on the outside.
That's
and El Grande Americano
that's a shame.
picks up the win.
Well, no happenstance that Dominic Mysterio used the steel plate in his mask to help his team with the victory.
Perhaps you prefer fortuitous?
Man. Sammy. Adam. Look, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to ask if you made a decision about the World Championship match for Clash in Paris.
Man, I'm still working on that.
Look, I know you've got a lot of guys angling for this, okay? But I've talked about this too much. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Adam, I'm trying to become world champion. All I'm asking for is a chance.
Look, I cannot make any promises, okay? You got Rusev tonight, though. So let's get through tonight, and then you and I have a conversation on the other side.
Appreciate that. Anytime. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sheamus.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, I'm glad you're here for this, too. Whatever this is with you and Rusev, what happened last week, I cannot have a repeat of tonight. Period. I just want you to hear that from me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And who's going to stop me? Hey, Sheamus, look, man, I know you got your problem with Rusev. Tonight's match really matters to me. I'm asking you now as a friend. Please don't get involved in this match tonight, all right?
All right. You have my word. But the second that match is over, that Bulgarian bastard is mine.
Because everybody wants a shot at Seth Rollins. Of course, it's CM Punk, LA Knight, Roman Reigns, and now Seth Rollins. And that is true because Sami Zayn has been in the main roster for over, I think, nearly 10 years. And Sami Zayn has yet to win a world championship.
Adam Pearce say moments ago, get through Rusev tonight. We'll talk about maybe a future world title opportunity. Sammy Rusev live on Netflix.
All right. Oh, I just realized this is Sam. Wait, is it Sammy from? I know he's from Canada. Commercial break.
There's a place no map will show you. A secret.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
for
we
just
are
the
back.
second time ever, Monday Night Raw is live from Quebec City, here in the province of Quebec, Canada. As you can see on the left side of your screen, we could be coming to a city near you in the fall. Raw and SmackDown visiting these cities with the new live events pre-sale on Wednesday. The on-sales happen on Friday.
I understand, but I want the title match I was promised.
I understand. I do. Trust me. I don't like this any more than you do. The only thing I can say, Naomi is not medically clear. The match cannot happen tonight. But look, I give you my word. As soon as I know anything else, I will let you know.
Aw, pobrecita. Yo, don't feel bad. Not having a title match tonight is actually a good thing for you.
Yeah, Raquel is right, because now you don't have to lose the championship match to Naomi again. But so now since you're done with Io, maybe we can talk about some opportunities for Raquel and
I came to Quebec to fight, so maybe I can fight her?
You know what, Io? That is a great idea. In fact, it's such a great idea that it is official.
Hey.
See you tonight.
Hey, Hey, Io Sky is amazing. That is clever.
Tonight, live on Raw from Quebec City and Quebec, of course, Corey, a
Hey, you got to give Io Sky credit. That was funny.
WWE superstar.
A who's who from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Of course, the Quebecers, the legendary Pat Patterson, the model Rick Martel, so many more. And tonight,
And Stady-
you can tell by the
Stasiak.
ovation how much respect this city has for Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, Rusev live one-on-one
All right,
tonight.
here we
Let's
go.
show you how we got here when the Rusev and Sheamus match devolved into chaos last week.
Well, we expected next-level brutality from the Celtic Warrior and Rusev, and boy, did these two deliver. Our official left with no choice but to count both superstars out. Unfortunately, Sheamus and Rusev never got the memo that the bell rang and the match was over. The brutality continued, as does this rivalry.
Yeah, and
It's just all eyes on the prize. I'm moving forward.
And the fight between Rusev and Sheamus ended up in the backstage area. Sami Zayn trying to separate both men, and what did he get for it? Shot right in the face by Rusev. So this is an interesting matchup here tonight between Sami and
Good luck to
Rusev.
Jessica.
This is actually the fourth time
Jessica
that these
Carr
men have
took.
gone one-on-one, but the first time in 8 years. And Rusev has not been able to beat Sami Zayn in his career.
Oh, this is true.
Eternity in this business, you're talking about a completely different Rusev, and for that matter, a completely
forgot, it's
different
Sami
Sami Zayn. Your skill sets evolved, your in-ring psychology evolves. This might as well be a first-time matchup for these two guys.
And there's been a lot of momentum on the side of Sami Zayn as of late. The victory over Cross at SummerSlam, and of course, Sami Zayn on Friday Night SmackDown, surprise appearance in his hometown of Montreal.
Quebec City.
Another win over United States champion Solo Sikoa.
And tonight, 3 hours from home in Quebec City.
Oh, Sammy is from Quebec.
Obviously the favorite.
Love Quebec, Canada. Okay. So, Quebec's very own.
Wildly popular here in Quebec. Unfortunately, Rusev wants to send these people home as disappointed as they've ever been. As disappointed as they were when the Nordiques moved to Colorado.
Oh, and there's a big elbow
So
drop in
Sammy,
the chest of Sami
of course,
Zayn
Sami
by
Zayn.
Rusev. Now, again, there's a lot at stake in this
Canadian.
match. Sammy, you heard the conversation with our general manager, Adam Pearce, earlier on. Sammy has made no bones about it, Corey. He wants to accomplish one more thing in his career, and that's finally win a world championship in WWE. Adam
Of course,
Pearce said, "Hey,
Sammy
get by
paying.
Rusev tonight, we'll talk
Of
about it."
course, if you guys know Sammy's gear, paying homage, paying respects, and to his other what's it called? His other roots, not just Canada, but the roots overseas, which is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia.
And look at the fire from Sami Zayn.
Well, how can you not feed off the capacity crowd here tonight in Quebec City?
Well, that's what Rusev needs to contend with, and I'm sure Rusev entered this matchup knowing wow, he's got to remove the audience from the equation.
Here's the cover by Rusev
1,
off that
2.
high elbow and a kick out by Zayn. Rusev, he's just scary.
No doubt about it. In the best physical condition that we've ever seen, meaner than the day is long. And Rusev fully understands the assignment tonight. He's got to slow down the pace. He can't let Sami feed off of the live crowd because no one does it better than Zayn.
Off the elbow, followed by a boot to the face of Rusev. And now Sami Zayn will send Rusev out to the floor. Rusev needs to avoid this. This is where Sami operates at his best. Here we go. Off the top rope, moonsault.
Arabian press a la the great Sabu. Sami Zayn is on absolute fire tonight.
Sami Zayn paying homage to Sabu. Excuse me.
Zayn caught by the powerhouse. And Rusev.
Oh, no.
Slamming Sami to the mat. Suddenly, will silence this crowd in Quebec City.
All right, commercial break.
What do you get when you mix a banana, a firefighter, a tailgate?
Sami Zayn has been
And we are back.
Fight back here in this matchup, but Rusev has done a great job grounding Zayn.
Now the Bulgarian looking for a home run here, perhaps a superplex, but Zayn doing his best to lower his center of gravity and counter what Rusev's looking for.
And this capacity crowd here tonight in Quebec City. So loud in support of Sami. Leapfrog by Zayn.
Here we go.
He'll roll through Rusev.
Oh.
Overzealous there, and Sami looking to make him pay.
Oh!
Top rope. DDT.
Wow. Sami Zayn's in a fight tonight. He's feeling it. Uh-oh. Think Sammy's setting him up.
Was looking for the haluva kick.
Going for the
and
haluva kick, but
by
never,
Rusev.
but blocked. And Sammy with a kick out.
Jessica Carr in position as Sammy kicks out.
You can see the frustration on the face of Rusev, who connected right on point with this Majka kick. Look at that, right on the temple of Sami Zayn, but it wasn't enough to keep the underdog down.
Uh-oh.
Says it's over. Sammy's in position.
Rusev setting it up.
The submission move that Rusev has used to take out so many men over the years. And there's the stop to the spine, and now looking to put Sammy in the accolade. Sammy trying to fight out of it, realizes the danger he's in. Couple of well-placed elbows. Here comes Sami Zayn. And Zayn now rolling up Rusev.
1, 2. Oh, I thought he got him.
Sammy nearly stole one from the Bulgarian brute right there.
And Sammy went for the exploder. Rusev grabs the top rope to counter. Sammy can't quite get him up and over. Great job by Rusev to use that rope to his advantage.
Big, heavy right by Rusev. Sami Zayn is a deceptively strong superstar. May not look like it, but Sammy can move weight around when he needs to.
Sammy now out to the apron.
What does Rusev think? Oh, look at that.
You know why?
Oh, yeah, mocking Sheamus.
Message to his buddy Sheamus. Sheamus calls this the 10 beats of the Bodhrán. And he knows Sheamus is here. Sheamus promised to stay out of this matchup, and Rusev now just toying.
The 10 beats of the Bulgarian.
Nice. I hope Sheamus didn't hear you say that.
Me too.
Right.
Look at those eyes. Just frightened, intense eyes of Rusev. And now Sammy caught him.
There it is.
Sammy's got a chance. Sammy with a chance. Could a world title opportunity perhaps be in Sammy's future?
Zayn lining it up and
wait a minute. Oh my God.
What the hell?
JC Mateo.
Solo Sikoa.
What is Solo Sikoa doing here?
We told you Sami Zayn upset Solo on SmackDown Friday night in that impromptu match.
And now Sammy being forced to pay for his sins.
Oh, no.
Tala Tonga with a massive...
What is Solo Sikoa doing here? This is not SmackDown. This is Monday Night Raw.
To separate these men, I have no idea why Solo and his crew are here. This is Monday Night Raw, not Friday Night SmackDown.
Right.
It's a statement. Solo Sikoa is not going to stand as your United States champion for Sami Zayn showing up on SmackDown, stealing a victory in front of the entire world. What's Solo supposed to do? Lay down and take it?
He robbed all of us of perhaps a Sami Zayn victory. Meanwhile, Sheamus. Well, Sheamus promised to stay out of the way until the match is over.
Well, the Celtic Warrior lived up to his word.
And now security have to leave the MFTs.
Good God! The Celtic Warriors on a rampage.
Sent that poor security guy flying over our desk. And now Rusev and Sheamus brawling once again. Something's got to be done about this, Corey. This is ridiculous. This has happened each and every week between these two men.
Let them fight.
Right. Let them fight. Let them fight. Oh, Jason Jordan, get out of there. Let him fight. Jason Jordan, get out of there. Let him fight. Is Sheamus' shirt ripped? Yep, that shirt is ripped. Let them fight. Come on. That's unfortunate for Sammy. All right, commercial break.
For $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with palm.
Two champions, one night. Boxing's biggest names.
And we are
tonight on
back.
Saturday, September 13th, when Canelo Alvarez faces Terrence Bud Crawford in an epic showdown at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packages at OnLocationEXP.com/Canelo Crawford. Sami Zayn moments ago closing in on a victory of Rusev, perhaps a future world title opportunity, when he was attacked by Solo Sikoa and the MFTs.
Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, Tala Tonga, and as you mentioned, the United States champion Solo Sikoa calling the shots. An all-out assault was launched on Sami Zayn for potentially spoiling Sami's world championship hopes. Only time will tell, but a tough night for Quebec's own.
Are you serious right now? Yeah, you watching? Look, Nick, with all due respect, I'll call you back. What?
Just want to let you know we separated Rusev and Sheamus.
You separated them?
Yeah.
Like you did last week? Can you go make sure, please? Now? Thank you. Hey. Bonjour, pissy. What?
Penta must be stopped. He tried to destroy my hat that cost over $12,000 and tried to.
Oh, you gotta be
kidding.
kidding.
Penta must be stopped.
You need to fine him, suspended. He should be banned from wearing hats. Are you done?
Stopped.
If you have a problem with what Penta did to your sombrero, you could take it up with him next week in a match. Does that work for everybody? Good. Don't follow me. I have business to attend to.
It's a hat, not a sombrero.
He doesn't even understand.
That's not what we were talking about, man.
TikTok.
I just want to take a moment to get something off of my chest. I became a big star because I attacked Seth frickin' Rollins. And I earned his respect. So much so that he invited me into the Vision.
Oh,
But
please.
Roman Reigns, I don't want your respect. I'm reading online and on social media that I schoolyard bullied you. And that's accurate. Because I punked you out like a 5th grader in front of his schoolyard friends. Not once, but twice. And the only reason it hasn't happened a 3rd time is because you haven't manned up to me for a 3rd time. But when you do, Roman, I'm going to add to my collection. And I'm going to keep adding to my collection until you acknowledge your tribal thief.
Nobody.
Tsunami.
This guy's a joke. Well, the self-proclaimed tribal thief will be in action tonight along with Braun Breaker, the Vision's tag team, to take on CM Punk and LA Knight. It is our main event live on Monday Night Raw.
And I can't take this guy serious.
And Raw live on Netflix
All right,
is in
you
Quebec
know.
City tonight and presented
Quebec
by
City.
Snickers.
Yo, Sky. Come on again. And come on. Come on with this glitching. Yo. Yo, come on.
We are sorry about your title match. But, you know, you can beat Roxanne! Yes. Maybe we could be in your corner tonight to keep it fair.
I've beaten Roxanne before, so I can do that again. Thanks, but no thanks. I got it.
You got it.
Little damage control reunion, but Io Sky said, I I want to go it alone tonight against Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day.
I don't blame Io. Why not do it on your own?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan.
It's unfortunate that Io Sky is not going to. It's not going to get her women's world championship tonight.
However, she will go one-on-one with Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. Up next, Io versus Roxanne. This match is presented by Credit One Bank.
Oh, man. All right, commercial break.
Options for Zepbound, regardless of insurance coverage. You could pay as little as $25 with the Zepbound savings card. No insurance.
Clash in Paris is presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, and theme parks. Starting October 2025, perfect for all ages. Io, Roxanne, one-on-one here tonight. Raquel Rodriguez accompanying Roxanne to the ring. Hey, I got to give Roxanne and Raquel credit, the fact that they lost their tag team championship to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, but they seem to be trying to do everything they can to get back into at least the tag team or singles championship picture.
Well, in this business, much like other sports, having a short memory is a blessing. You can't focus on what happened last week, last month, last year. You have to focus on the here, the now, and the what's next.
Well, Io better focus on Roxanne Perez and not be concerned with Raquel Rodriguez here at ringside.
Right.
I think Roxanne
All right.
understands
Here we
the
go.
opportunity that's presented itself tonight. If somehow Roxanne is able to get past Io Sky, that raises the stock of Roxanne Perez, perhaps put her in line for a future championship opportunity.
That's a great point. It's been a great year for Roxanne Perez. We've talked about it so much over the past number of months. First in on the scene with that record-setting Royal Rumble matchup, lasting longer than any woman in history.
Trust me, I believe it's only a matter of time before Roxanne is wearing gold once again here in WWE. As we watch how expertly she conducts herself between the ropes.
Io, very comfortable wearing gold as well, a former two-time world champion, two-time tag champ, and champ at NXT as well. Roxanne, a couple of times, held the NXT Women's Championship. Also, of course, the tag team champion with Raquel. Roxanne Perez taking control of Io Sky. Roxanne knows you need to try to ground the genius of the Sky in this matchup. And looking to do just that.
It's a tried and true strategy. Roxanne fully understanding just how capable Io is once she gets going, when she pushes the pace, when she takes to the air. Io is almost unstoppable.
You know, so much has been made, Corey, as well about how Roxanne Perez would be accepted in the Judgment Day after Liv Morgan. Look at this. Almost had her. After Liv Morgan left with that shoulder injury. And again a kick out. Roxanne's doing pretty well, I think.
Well, at the end of the day, it's
He was
like
trying to
Davis
fight
said,
out of it.
just win, baby. And what Roxanne has done week after week is hold up her end of the
Ref,
bargain.
hair.
Morgan is half of the women's tag team champions. Roxanne has been extremely impressive.
Cover again, and again a kick out. And again, you got to give Finn Balor credit, the way that he is really taken on the leadership role of Judgment Day. Nice takedown again by Roxanne. A headlock.
And what impresses me so much about Roxanne Perez, we only saw it for a moment. She executed the headlock takeover on Io Sky, and Roxanne's hips were up off of the mat to get maximum torque, to really inflict as much damage as possible in a short period of time.
And it also put Io in a pinning combination. And
Whoa.
Look at this.
What a
Wow.
by Roxanne, the prodigy of WWE.
A good flexibility by Roxanne.
She is in there against one of the best in the world, Io Sky, who's going to remind Roxanne of that. Now a side headlock of her own. And a takedown of Perez. Roxanne now, head scissors. Now Io Sky turning this into a headstand.
Whoa! What athleticism from Hey, Io Sky is amazing.
Surprise Raquel here at ringside as well. Sky kick to the knee.
One thing, hey, listen, you got your luchadors, you got your Japanese wrestlers. They doing it big.
Who's got a mean streak? We've seen that side of her.
Oh.
For many reasons, Roxanne has tasted as much success as she
That just gave me goosebumps right there.
Roxanne's not concerned about the opinions of the WWE Universe or the opinions of her peers in the locker room, for that matter. She cares about the Judgment Day clubhouse, but everything else is all about her.
Io Sky chance ringing out here at Quebec City. Capacity crowd tonight for Monday Night Raw. Big knee to the midsection. Perez barking back at the WWE fans. Roxanne cartwheels over. Io and slaps her right across the face.
Well, that just
Almost just irritated Io more than it hurt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow! Oh, no! Oh, now that's a slap for you!
5 across the eyes from the genius of the Sky. Io looking to push the pace once again.
Now it's Io's turn to show off as she drives Roxanne outside the ring, looks to regroup with Raquel.
Uh-oh, Io's about to go flying!
Feeling we're about to get a visit from the genius.
Woohoo!
Takes down the Judgment Day.
Watch out, watch out!
Oh,
and a
from
behind.
That's one of the many reasons the Judgment Day are so effective as a group, as a unit. Raquel took the brunt of the impact, and Roxanne Perez once again in control of this matchup.
Oh, man.
nonprofit boosts every college
Commercial
football
break.
Saturday to turn wins into bigger wins. So how do we spread the
has been
And we are
punishing
back.
this guy. And now Perez with that running forearm to the back of the genius of the Sky.
That could spell bad news for Io Sky.
It has been a relentless assault by Perez. Second rope springboard the Sky. Is it enough to put her away?
1,
Hook of the
2,
leg now.
and a kick
Io's
out.
got
I
a
thought
kick
Io
out.
was going to
Io was expecting
counter
a
that
match
with the
Naomi
knees.
tonight for the World Championship. Naomi not medically cleared to compete. Roxanne Perez put in this matchup against Io, and it's been a great one.
You have to imagine Io came into this matchup in tip-top shape, prepared for peak performance to go one-on-one with the Women's World Champion Naomi. But what I'm seeing thus far is perhaps Io didn't have time to re-strategize. She didn't try to replan her game specifically to Roxanne Perez. She was probably still thinking about Naomi. And sometimes a strategy isn't one size fits all.
Well, and again, Roxanne and Naomi are vastly different competitors. Perez now second.
Oh, wow.
Drop kick. And Io's got an opportunity.
Now let's see that kip up. Oh, I guess not.
Take another look at this. Roxanne propels herself from the second rope and a bang. Drop kick right to the heart of the prodigy.
Mikail on the outside, obviously concerned for her partner.
Io feels it.
Roxanne Perez. And here comes Io
Now
Sky.
there's the Io Sky.
Now. This is what Roxanne Perez was trying to avoid. Io dips out to the apron, able to block the right, catches her with a kick. drop kick. Into a kip up.
That's vintage Io right there.
And they're loving it here.
Yeah. Love it. Io's feeling it. There's the knees.
Cover by Sky.
1, 2.
Near fall.
Oh, man.
And again, Io learning a lot about Roxanne Perez tonight.
Going to take some of the wind out of the sails of Io Sky, landing the bullet train attack right on the money. It still wasn't enough to finish the job.
Io's going for it.
Whatever comes next, maybe.
Could be over the moonsault, and Roxanne Perez rolling out of harm's way. Again, a veteran move by the prodigy Roxanne Perez.
Oh, man.
Sky-high in-ring IQ of the prodigy. Unintended because of Io.
Oh, no.
Another great move by Perez. I like when you have to explain yourself.
I have my questions about you from time to time.
Oh, no.
Now Roxanne up to the top rope. And delivers a Hurricane Rana. Wow!
Hurricane Rana.
To Io Sky and Roxanne giving the former world champ a fight here tonight. Bang! Right to the
Oh, there it is. That's it. 1, 2. And a kick out. Wow!
What a matchup here between Roxanne and Io.
It has been incredible thus far. You see the
Oh, let's see that again.
of the prodigy on display, and this is just
Right in the back of the neck. I thought Io was done.
back of Io's neck, but not enough to topple the genius yet. For Pop Rocks, perhaps.
Oh, wow! Oh, what a kick! Now, oh, Io's feeling it. She's feeling it.
Io lining up Roxy once again.
And Roxanne moves out
Oh,
of
no.
this time. Io Sky knee first into the buckle.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're not going to fool me again.
Roxanne trying to hang onto the apron as Io drags her back into the ring.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, and Raquel, the official, distracted. And there's that
Shining Wizard
by Roxanne Perez. Cover, hook of the leg. Now
1,
enough for the victory
2,
over Io Sky.
and a kick out. Wow!
Wizard by Sky.
What a match!
You can see the frustration etched on the face of Perez.
What a match between Io Sky and Roxanne Perez.
Sean Bennett's attention long enough for Roxanne to go to the eyes of Io Sky.
These two are putting on a show.
Shining Wizard right on point, but couldn't keep Io down for 3. Here we go around the world. Face
Oh,
down.
wow. Uh-oh.
Over the crossface now, center of the ring. Roxanne's got it locked in. Submission move. And what a win it would be if Roxanne could tap out Io Sky here.
Look at the torque on the lower back, on the neck of Io Sky.
What is Io going to do? Is Io going to tap out?
In her being.
And Io trying to fight it back, trying to stay in this. Great
Well-
move by Io, looking for a pinning combination here. No, it's Io who's actually almost pinned, but it forced a break by Roxanne, and now Sky. Oh, backbreaker, knee to the spine. Just collapses.
1,
Cover.
2.
Perez kicks
Oh,
out
my.
the fall. What a match.
For real.
Superstar.
These two are going at it.
The exhaustion Io and Roxanne must be feeling at this.
I ain't gonna lie, this has got to be some of the best matches on Monday Night Raw history. We haven't had a good match like this in a minute on Raw.
The other just yet, despite landing some of their best offense on one another.
Now Io out to the apron. Raquel tries to get
Oh,
involved. Io makes her pay with a kick.
Roxanne and Raquel trying to brace themselves against one another.
And springboard moonsault by Sky takes out both Roxanne
And what a match.
and Raquel.
Quebec City is rocking behind the genius of the Sky. Can Io finish the job?
Looking for perhaps over the moonsault from the top rope. Oh! Roxanne got her knees up. Io Sky crashes and burns.
Wait, I think.
Absolutely brutal landing for both women.
Wait,
Perez got her boots up in time, but I believe Io's knee, perhaps her foot, caught Roxanne.
Oh, wait a
in the
minute.
face.
Come on.
And here comes Raquel. What's Perez thinking about on the far side of the ring? Oh, and now the Kabuki Warriors.
Asuka and Kairi Sane, as the officials deal with Raquel, looking to take out, well, I guess they're holding Roxanne for Io Sky. And Io,
Whoa.
Roxanne, out of harm's way.
Oh, no.
One of the Kabuki Warriors, Roxanne, scoops up Io Sky, shoulders down.
Oh, no.
Roxanne with a win.
Roxanne steals one.
Your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Oh, so many things went wrong there. The Kabuki
Oh,
Warriors
no.
trying to help Io Sky backfired. Roxanne Perez had a handful of tights, and she pulled off a major win over a former world champ tonight.
Oh, it's massive feather in the cap of Perez as we look again at this over-the-moonsault attempt. It took a lot out of both women, but here, Asuka, Kairi Sane would arrive, attempting to aid Io Sky. Instead, it backfired.
Right, that backfired.
Trunks and a massive W for Perez and the entire Judgment Day.
Let's head back to our own Jackie Red.
Oh, man, and you can tell Io Sky made it clear that she did not want to help.
I'm here with Jey Uso. Jay, my guy, we missed you last week. Very rare for you to miss a Monday Night Raw, and go figure, Seth Rollins and his crew took advantage. What was your reaction to seeing what they did to Roman Reigns last week?
It hurt me, Jackie. All right? I missed the episode of Raw. It hurt me, too. I had to handle some family business off top. But look, I'm back now. Receipts are coming. The Bronzes on notice. Seth freaking Rollins, especially yous, on notice for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now Jay wants the world title.
While we're putting everybody on notice, let's just go ahead and think about something real quick. A lot of people are wondering, conspicuous by your absence, a lot of people are saying, man, Jay must really want to get out of that shadow of Roman since he didn't even show up to make sure that shadow didn't even exist. I don't think that. I don't believe that. But what I am here to let you know is I can respect your aspirations for a World Heavyweight Championship. Everybody wants it, but the line starts behind me, my man.
Yeah, that's cool, LA Knight. Whatever line, this line, that line, cross this line. I'm gonna send you back of the line, Oos. But look though, welcome to Monday Night Raw, Oos. Yeah.
Yeet.
Little tension backstage between LA Knight and Jey Uso as I send it back to you, Michael Cole.
Well, thanks a lot. Big main event tonight, Corey.
A huge main event on Monday Night Raw. The question on everybody's mind, can LA Knight and CM Punk get along?
Man, everybody wants a shot at the world title.
The monstrous duo of Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed. It's a tag team main event tonight.
But coming up next, what an opportunity for that young woman, Maxine Dupree. It is her first chance in a one-on-one match for a championship in WWE. But it won't be easy. She needs to face the man, Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Championship on the line, live next.
All right, commercial break.
I'm excited about this fabric. I think this is what I'm going to try to use. I like because it's very sparkly. But the only thing is that it's see-through and I didn't.
because the husband and wife team of Naomi and Jimmy Uso will join
And we are
Stephanie
back.
McMahon on her podcast this week.
What was that? なんでやねんってやって助けようと思ったからできるから。ちょっと待って、ごめんって、sorry. You didn't help me. I lost. ごめんって。sorry. でも私先に言ってたよね。うるさいけど、なんやねんこれ。わしが悪いんだ。
Whoa. What?
What a mess.
What just happened? That was shocking.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the women's.
I understand the frustration, but Asuka shoving Io Sky, that is shocking.
Natalia and Akira Tozawa, representing Alpha Academy. Maxine.
Wow.
For the first time in her career, an
Well,
opportunity to singles championship in WWE. Let's take it back to last week. Show you how it came about.
Let's try to get back to the action.
Becky, this isn't your era. I hate to break it to you. Why don't you put your Intercontinental Championship on the line? Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch.
Now, I like that idea, but of course, a cheap shot.
You and I used to be friends, but what you did to Nikki was wrong. How about a match next week, one-on-one?
Okay. All right, challenge accepted.
I'll see you next week.
No, not you. No, her.
Wait, what?
See you next week, sweet cheeks.
See, that's a coward.
And that is how we have arrived.
That is a coward. Like, Maxine did not challenge Becky Lynch. That's Natalia's the one who challenged her.
Training in the Hart family dungeon with that woman, Natalia.
The real question is, what happened to Becky Lynch?
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland. She is the women's Intercontinental.
Well, she don't deserve no smoke for her entrance.
You know, Corey, Becky Lynch handpicked, as you saw moments ago, Maxine for this match tonight. You have to wonder if she's taking Maxine lightly. Did you see some of the social media stuff that Becky was sending out last week, including that beach training video that went viral, actually treating this match like a joke?
Listen, I found it to be highly entertaining. But listen, this is
Oh, come on.
Talking about the man, a woman who has.
Oh, come on, Graves. This is not entertaining.
You think Becky Lynch is concerned with the opinion of Maxine Dupree? Listen, I fully expect
Maxine Dupree did not want to fight. Was not trying to fight this match. Natalia was the one, like I said, Natalia was the one who challenged Becky Lynch, not Maxine Dupree.
Maxine is building confidence with the number of reps she's been getting inside a wrestling ring. She's, quote, sharpening all her weapons, and Natalia believes that Maxine is ready for the biggest fight of her career.
I would agree with that in a sense that Maxine is as ready as she can be for this moment.
But she's in the ring against a woman who has won 7 world championships in her career, the Intercontinental title as well, an NXT title, a couple tag team titles, and accomplished just about everything there is to accomplish as she backs up Maxine into the corner.
And listen, Maxine has had an uphill battle since arriving.
And look at Becky.
Look at Becky Lynch. Like a schoolyard bully in the corner.
Becky Lynch knows what she's dealing with right now. She's trying to get under the skin and psych out Maxine before this match really even gets underway.
Blow right to the back of the neck and looking to take advantage of a
Yeah, I wish.
Maxine Dupree. You know, social media earlier on, Nikki Bella, who was embarrassed and humiliated by Becky last week, supporting Maxine. Lyra Valkyria, the former Intercontinental Champion, sending out her best wishes to Maxine as well tonight.
Maxine can be the sentimental favorite. I understand that aspect of this, but there's such a departure from where Maxine is in her career versus where Becky Lynch is in her career. Maxine needs to compete with people the caliber of Becky Lynch with some semblance of regularity to really take herself to that next level.
That side headlock. Now
Yeah, this is. This is more like a joke match. It's just like.
Again, Natalya, really the one who stepped up.
Get out of my ring! You don't deserve to be here! Get out of my ring! Get out of my ring!
Becky, you invited her in.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it. This is a joke.
She's not. Oh, and a nice arm drag takedown by Maxine.
Yeah, see, Becky needs to stop talking.
Went for a drop kick, and Becky just sidesteps it. And big boot to Maxine Dupree, grounds her yet again.
I think unfortunately.
Yeah, just come on, just end the match. Just end the match. Let
Becky just.
Come on, just let Becky just get the.
Maxine Dupree here, who apparently is way over her head.
I agree with Natalya. Like ever since Becky Lynch came back to the WWE after WrestleMania, she just turned into a bully.
Up and coming star like Maxine, this new Becky Lynch just wants to humiliate her.
You can call it the old Becky Lynch, the new Becky Lynch, the real Becky Lynch. The fact is, this Becky Lynch wins. And that's what the name of the game ultimately is.
Well, I agree, Corey, but the point I was making is that's the likes of Lyra Valkyria and others who used to look up to Becky Lynch for being that so-called role model, and now Becky acting the way that she does. Another Bex
Right.
delivered. Now mouthing off to Natalya at ringside.
This is WWE. If you don't like Becky Lynch, you have a problem with the words that come out of Becky Lynch's mouth, do something about it. Step
And
up.
a third Exploder to Maxine, who's completely
Just end the match, Rev. Come on.
And again, to your point,
Like Becky, just pin this woman and get it over with.
until you've been in the ring against the likes of Becky Lynch, it's a completely different world.
Becky, just hit the.
As Maxine is about to.
Went for the manhandle slam. And
Wow!
Maxine into a stunner. And Maxine now, they have an opening. Becky went for the manhandle slam, and Maxine countered into a stunner, and now Maxine's got a chance here.
What is Maxine going to do with that chance? Out of the way just in time.
And now Maxine, nobody
Oh,
Becky
man.
Lynch. Oh, got caught. And now Maxine looking for an ankle lock.
Oh, ankle lock!
You know where she learned this when she was under the tutelage of Chad Gable.
Absolutely right. Maxine cranking with all she's worth, but Lynch able to escape.
Now look at a surprise, Becky.
Oh, there you go.
And Maxine now bringing the intensity and the fire. Got to be careful. She's not disqualified here. It's a championship match.
Maxine does not want to let this opportunity slip through her fingers, but the man, Becky Lynch, wisely rolling to the outside. Here comes Dupree.
You got to give Maxine credit to stay on the attack here, Corey.
Maxine understands the assignment. Does she have enough tools in her toolbox to finish the job?
Baseball slide, and now Maxine up to the apron. Becky Lynch in trouble, center of the ring. Maxine now going to climb to the top rope.
Oh my God, can you imagine this upset, Cole?
Maxine, cross body, lateral press.
1, 2.
And Becky's got a kick
Oh,
out
man.
two.
Come on.
Maxine Dupree now looking at Natalya for advice. She can't get frustrated.
Is Maxine
Oh,
thinking
look at
about
this.
the sharpshooter?
And Becky Lynch able to counter.
Oh!
Spin kick from Dupree. Using those long legs to her advantage. And now roll up, shoulders down. Champ is in trouble. Got to scoot out now. Now she's got Maxine pinned. Grabs the ropes in the official.
Good call, ref.
Maxine looking to steal a win here. Becky at 2. Now Becky and the disarmer. The disarmer locked in. Becky submission move. Maxine's got
Oh,
tap out.
man.
Here is your winner by submission and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion!
coming in there to comfort Maxine.
Oh, come on!
Lynch from behind.
I'll give you that. That was uncalled for.
Well, Maxine Dupree has nothing to be ashamed of. Very game effort tonight against the champion, Becky Lynch.
This is my championship. I do what I want. I do what I want. Welcome to the big time.
Oh, whatever. And I'm pretty sure this man is proud of what his wife has accomplished, what his wife just did.
Boys, it has been an incredible week. We are on top of the world. And I came to this dump of a town expecting to have to deal with a CM Punk problem. But it turns out CM Punk has an LA Knight problem. And LA Knight has a CM Punk problem. And now the two of them, well, thanks to the Oracle here, they've got a Braun problem on their hands, which means I have no problem at all. In fact, tonight's not about me. Tonight's about you. Boys, stack some bodies. I'm out of this dump. I'll see you next week. Oracle, hit me up on the jet. I'll have the Wi-Fi. You got this, boys. Air it up.
Well, Seth Rollins with his marching orders. Our main event is next. CM Punk in LA.
All right, here we go.
On the
Main
same
event
team
time.
Against Breaker and Reed of the Vision live on Netflix.
Commercial break.
September 1st.
And we're back.
On sale now via Ticketmaster.
I'm not exactly sure how to start this, but I honestly don't even know how I got here right now. I've been doing this for almost 13 years, and I've never felt the way I feel. Now I, in a way, want more but feel less. I want more and feel nothing. I think it's my fault. I think in my process of my whole career, the role model it meant something before I even called myself that. And I was treated like one before I even saw myself as one. Then I started to realize that I can make a change, that I can be an asset to the division by being a role model, by being that person that people came to, by being that person that people looked up to, whether it was in the locker room or on the other side of the barricade. And now I'm here by myself. By myself. And I feel everything leading up to where I am right now has gotten me nowhere. I sit here without anything to show you, without a championship, without any wins. In this last year, I can't remember the last time that I felt proud of myself. And it's my fault. It's my fault.
Oh, wow.
I'm backstage with Lyra.
What the-
Lyra, we just witnessed a very vulnerable Bailey talking about how she feels completely alone. I mean, you guys used to be friends. After your confrontation last week, how does it feel for you to see her like that?
Well, I hope she's okay. I had no idea. How could I have known? She shut me out. How could I know? And that's nothing to do with me. It's not about what I said to her last week. I mean, right? Like, no, I mean, I stand exactly by what I said last week. She is the reason that I can't challenge for the Intercontinental title anymore. The title that meant the world to me. I can't challenge Becky again for that title. I meant what I said. We need to go our separate ways. I don't know what's going on with her, but it's not my fault. She's on her own.
Wow.
Thank you, Lyra. I appreciate the time.
You're not the only one who was promised a title match.
And Io Sky is just having a rough. Oh, there's mommy.
I'm sorry, Io. I mean, I was looking forward to you facing Naomi as well, but instead...
I know. Roxanne shouldn't have beaten me.
No, and in all honesty, I don't think that she could. If Asuka and Kairi had just listened to you, look, I know that they're your friends, but in all honesty, Io, do you think that you can trust them?
I know what you are trying to say, and I don't appreciate it. 私はずっとあの二人と友達だったんだよ。なんでそんなこと言うのね。
Okay.
Stay out of it. なんでもこんなうまくいかないのか。
Io Sky certainly feeling all of her emotions. But this coming Friday on SmackDown in the wake of a brutal attack on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre will be in the house to address his actions this Friday on SmackDown.
Meanwhile, next Monday, by the time Raw gets to Philadelphia, the Phillies may be 10.5 games up on the Mets, but nonetheless, Monday Night Raw is in Philadelphia next Monday night.
Philly.
Tickets available now at Ticketmaster.
I gotta go back to Philly again. I haven't been in Philly in over I haven't been to Philadelphia over 13 years. I got to go back. Yeah, I got to go back there again. That was fun.
Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight had a very interesting exchange with CM Punk when we kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight. Both men, for all intents and purposes, think they should have a rematch for the world title, and I agree with both of them.
I agree with you in that I also agree with both men. But the reality of the situation is, last week, right here on Monday Night Raw, it was LA Knight's opportunity to knock off Seth freaking Rollins. And it was cost by CM Punk.
I haven't been to Philly over 13 years.
It happened a few feet from us, Corey, when they exposed the concrete floor and Seth Rollins was about to stop LA Knight's face through it. CM Punk came out and saved the day.
Come to personality. It's clobbering time.
And his tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, see him.
Personality.
I can understand Punk's perspective that LA Knight was moments from disaster, but why not wait? That's one more obstacle out of CM Punk's path back toward the top of the mountain, back to Seth freaking Rollins. Let the chips fall where they may. But tonight, these two men are bound by a common enemy, that enemy being division. And it would serve both Punk and Knight very well in their journeys to take Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker out of the equation completely.
But again, these two men have massive egos, Corey. They both want an opportunity at Rollins for the title. They were out here having issues with one another earlier tonight. So can they, despite the fact they're showing some teamwork now, can they actually get along?
Only time will tell, but if we're talking skill sets alone, this duo could be greater than the sum of its parts. I hope they've got disaster insurance.
A lot of insurance companies won't even cover that anymore.
And their opponents, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, the team of Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
The tribal thief on your left, adorned in the Shula Fala. Yes, both pairs of Jordans, property of the OTC Roman Reigns,
but once property of the OTC Roman Reigns. You saw what Bronson Reed did to Reigns last week, didn't you?
I sure did.
3 tsunamis. 3!
Well, I asked Bronson Reed earlier today what the point was, why the schoolyard bully tactics of stealing another man's shoes, and Bronson Reed said, I want Roman Reigns to know exactly what I'm capable of, and when the time is right, I'm going to take everything from him.
Well, I think Roman Reigns knows what the Oscilla Bronson Reed is capable of now. And think about Breaker and Reed and how far they've come over the past couple of months. Now they've been aligned with probably the greatest front man in the history of our business, Paul Heyman. One of the greatest champions of all time in Seth Rollins. And not only are they learning from them, they're now flying around in private jets. You heard Seth saying he was, oh, look at this, going right to work on Punk and LA Knight, wasting little time getting this thing started.
Loyalty pays dividends. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker living the high life now because they're willing to put in the work on behalf of themselves and Seth freaking Rollins. We heard from Bronson Reed earlier tonight. He earned Seth's respect by taking out Seth Rollins himself.
With a half dozen tsunamis one night late last year. And Reed now with a right hand. You're looking at two guys who many people believe, including the man who's made himself comfortable on our announce table, the Oracle Paul Heyman, the future of WWE here. Future WrestleMania main eventers in Breakker and Reed.
I, for one, will not be arguing that point anytime in the near future. I truly believe every word that the Oracle has spoken as pertains to Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. It's up to LA Knight to change the narrative tonight alongside CM Punk.
Yeah, first time Punk and Knight have ever teamed together. LA Knight looks to build a bit of momentum here against Braun Breaker. This is a massive matchup, in my opinion, Corey, for Breaker and Reed. This is their first match together since the disappointment at SummerSlam against Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Looking to reestablish themselves again tonight as the powerhouse team.
If by chance you get knocked off the horse, you need to get right back on, or in Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker's course, you put the horse down and you eat it.
Also, CM Punk pinning Braun Breaker back in the gauntlet match last month, allowing Punk to earn the opportunity at the World Championship in SummerSlam, but he would go on to hold for 5 minutes before the Rollins cash in.
And listen, what we're seeing in these early moments from LA Knight and CM Punk, it may not be a lot, but it's tried and true classic tag team strategy. Quick tags in and out, isolating a body part on Braun Breaker, and both men doing the work.
Trying to injure
the threat that Reed and Breaker
Braun Breaker's arm a little there.
WWE. Punk now the best in the world, in with a kick right to the ribs.
Well, we've seen over the last year or so just how quickly and drastically the entire landscape of WWE can change. It can shift on a dime. If CM Punk wants to be world champion once again, he understands that there is a line of people with the same goal.
Bronson Reed now, as Punk tries to send him over the top rope, and that's 330 pounds that you're trying to get out of the ring. Knight now with a tag. Smart move by LA Knight. Let's work together.
Here we go.
Well, LA Knight can't do it on his own. Maybe take the advice I just offered. And Reed sent over
there you go.
To the floor. Punk and Knight have taken control.
Commercial break.
The road to a championship is never paved smooth.
team main event tonight.
And we are back.
Breaker the Vision against Punk and LA Knight. One of the things I've noticed about Reed and Breaker, and again, Rod Zapata, the official, going to have his hands full here tonight as Bronson Reed looks to take another cheap shot on CM Punk. One of the things I noticed about Breaker and Reed is how much their confidence has gone through the roof since teaming up with Heyman and Rollins.
Well, how could it not? I mean, with the exception of SummerSlam, which I won't speak too loudly because Heyman's right here.
Cover. And again, let's just approach SummerSlam for 1 second, Corey, to interrupt you. Breaker and Reed had nothing to be ashamed of at SummerSlam. I mean, they took the fight to Reigns and Jey Uso, and if it wasn't for Roman taking the bullet for his cousin Jey, Breaker and Reed may have walked out of there with a victory. It was a great performance by those two. They got a bit overzealous.
And let's be honest, if you look at the record books and the L next to your name comes courtesy of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, two of the best to ever do it, there's really no reason to hang your head. Instead, you come out and you reprove yourself over and over again, which is what Reed and Breaker are looking to do tonight.
Tag made again, Bronson Reed. Great job now by the Vision, isolating Punk from his partner LA Knight. And again, the confidence of Reed as he mocks Knight.
Thunderous double axe handle right to the heart of CM Punk, and now the power of Bronson Reed on display.
And you're seeing different pacing in Reed, the way that he controls the ring now, controls his opponent, a methodical approach at times. Obviously just coming from the tutelage of Heyman.
You're exactly right, and I know it pains you to give the Oracle his credit, his flowers, if you will, but that is the God's honest truth. Heyman has transformed these two young studs into bona fide main eventers.
Into the corner, and Punk got a boot up, drives Bronson Reed back. Punk out of harm's way. Can he make a tag now to LA Knight and shift the momentum in this matchup? Tag. Here's Knight. And LA Knight now firing out all cylinders against Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Reed's still on his feet, though. Still on his feet somehow. And that, oh no, I thought that was going to drop him, and it didn't. Reed misses wildly. Knight looking to build momentum. Oh,
there it is.
Quebec City just came to their feet behind the megastar.
Neckbreaker by Knight. LA Knight, who wants to be first in line or next in line for the World Championship held by Rollins. Went to the BFT. Reed able to counter. Went to, great.
There it is.
By LA Knight, that inverted DDT, and now back up to his feet.
LA Knight.
And Braun Breaker taken out with a clothesline, trying to sneak attack there.
The veteran LA Knight one step ahead of the
Watch out, watch out!
Breaker! And Breaker's distraction allows Bronson Reed to splash Knight in the corner.
Take another look at the impact. 330 plus pounds of Bronson Reed crushing LA Knight in the turnbuckle.
Corey, get the hell out of the way.
I'm out of here.
Get the hell out of the way. And Breaker driving Knight across the table. Breaker as well.
Commercial break.
These vets wrote the playbook.
That collision
We are
moments
back.
ago has left Braun Breaker
I think
and
this is the
LA
final
down
commercial
center of the
break.
ring. Punk wants a tag, Reed wants a tag. Main event tag team matchup tonight.
LA Knight grasping, reaching with every fiber of his being, but fingertips away from CM Punk.
Almost there again. Breaker trying to prevent the tag. Knight trying to create space. What a throw by Braun Breaker.
LA Knight threw a haymaker at Braun Breaker and paid for it. Tag made, here comes Ozzilla.
Each and every time we watch Creed and Breaker team together, they get better and better. What a display tonight by the Vision, which has been the vision of Rollins and, of course, the man sitting on our announce table, the Oracle, Paul Heyman.
Absolute power and total control. And look at this, making a mockery of the OTC, the tribal thief.
The man who delivered 3 tsunamis to Roman Reigns, leaving Reigns a mess in the ring last week. LA Knight sunset flip. That's not
Are they really chanting OT thief?
That will out of harm's way. Can he make a tag?
Watch out! Watch out!
Wait, keep your eyes on Breaker on the far side. Punk saw him coming.
Yeah, but Punk jumped off the apron to go after Breaker, and it doesn't allow Knight to get there for a tag. I mean, Punk was caught between a rock and a hard place to use the pun, but
oh,
man!
That'll liquefy your insides.
I mean, if you're Punk, what were you going to do?
Cover here.
Cover now by Reed and a kick out. Punk stays on the apron. He's a sitting duck, so he goes right after Breaker, and then Knight couldn't make the tag.
I agree with you, Cole. I think Punk chose the lesser of two evils in that instance. Unfortunately, it backfired for LA Knight. What the hell are these two animals thinking now?
Well, anything they want to do. We saw this last week, Graves. Paying homage to the Steiners. Cover. Punk breaking things up.
Reed making a beeline, dumping Punk to the outside.
Punk and Knight just cannot get any offense going here in the latter part of this match.
And what's standing out to me is even in the heat of battle, even when occasionally things haven't gone the Vision's way, how cool and calm under pressure Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed have been tonight.
And again, that's the Rollins and Heyman tutelage.
You're absolutely right.
When do you ever see Seth out of control in a match? Nobody home. Knight out of harm's way. Punk's made his way back to the apron. Critical moment for Knight. Not quite sure where he's at. Reed trying to make it to his corner. Tag. Tag. Punk and Breaker legal.
Here we go.
Boot and a clothesline. By the Second City Saint, CM Punk. Heel kick to the face.
Punk having a little fun at the expense of Braun Breaker.
Delivers the suplex to Breaker. And Punk into the corner with that running high knee. And another one by Punk.
Short arm clothesline by the Second City Saint. Punk making his way to the top rope, but Bronson Reed.
LA Knight intercepts him though.
Look out!
And Knight driving Reed in and on top of our announce table.
Uh-oh.
Perched on the top.
Uh-oh.
Braun Breaker is down in the middle of the ring.
The elbow, there it is. Punk feels it. Yep.
Punk looking for the go to sleep.
Oh, Seth Rollins. I thought Seth Rollins was gone.
World champ is back. Gonna force the match to be over with a disqualification. Rollins doesn't care. He's beating the hell out of Punk.
And what this says to me, Cole, is that Rollins is feeling the heat. Rollins was concerned about the outcome of this tag team match and felt the need to insert himself.
Well, he's done just that. And Punk and LA Knight have been beaten down.
Oh, yeah!
Back up.
Here comes Yeet. Oh, he got a steel chair.
Equalizer.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Main event, Jey Uso, steel chair in hand.
Right to the midsection of Breaker. And now Jey Uso unloading on Breaker. Breaker's down. And Reed says, bring it, Jey.
You see Rollins standing behind Big Bronson Reed.
Davis Wiley with a chair, and that was just swatted away by Reed. And Uso with the right. And Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, what a chair to the back.
Not quite the way Rollins and company envisioned this.
Good thing Jay came with an equalizer.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth.
Uh-oh.
You know, it'd be so easy to come out here and be so angry at you. Think about this, Seth. You're a liar. You're a master manipulator. You disrupt main events, and now you and your buddies are out here trying to injure your fellow superstars. But, Seth, I'm not going to be angry about it. Instead, I'm going to see all of this as an opportunity.
Opportunity?
An opportunity for me, an opportunity for you. But Seth, you want to listen to this part, an opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Simple, Seth freaking Rollins. You just earned a freaking opportunity to defend the freaking World Heavyweight Championship, and you will at Clash in Paris.
Against who?
It's main event Jey Uso.
Yee?
And LA Knight.
What?
And CM Punk. It's a fatal four-way, Paul Heyman, and it is official. We can't do that.
Oh, man!
From Sunday.
A fatal four-way. Wait a minute. What about Reigns? Wait a minute. What about Roman Reigns?
Finally, temper's getting the best of these two. I guess they didn't like the call by the general manager.
Listen, they both got what they wanted, as did main event Jey Uso.
And Jey now trying to separate the two.
Oh.
A back elbow to Jey by Knight, and now Punk with Knight on his shoulders. Man, if things broken down quickly.
Oh, no.
The Vision waited for the opportunity to pounce. As Seth's challengers were fighting with one another, the Vision struck as a cohesive unit.
Where's Roman?
LA Knight up to the outside. And now Breaker taking out Punk. Jey Uso's been laid to waste. Rollins directing traffic.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Seth Rollins was feeling the heat. His kitchen just went up in flames. But here comes Braun Breaker.
LA Knight, turn around, Braun Breaker.
Oh, no.
Tonight. And Big Bronson Reed, that Death Valley driver to Jey Uso. And this is not good for Jey.
Oh, no.
This happened to Roman last week. And now, Bronson Reed, tsunami!
Rollins still calling the shots, ordering Breaker to return LA Knight to the ring. And we unfortunately know exactly what for.
Three carcasses, defenseless in the ring. Rollins with a stomp tonight. Officials coming out here to try to, I'm not quite sure what they're going to do.
Absolute power and total control.
And now the world champion, Rollins with a stomp to Jey Uso. Sending a message to all three men. He'll defend against it. Clash in Paris 2 weeks and Sunday.
Ain't no way, Paul. As I breathe, you will never, ever hold that title.
Let him go. And Rollins with another stomp. Seth Rollins' vision is pretty damn clear. Absolute power, absolute dominance, and tonight, absolute destruction.
Man. Well, that's it for Monday Night Raw. Really appreciate you guys. Tune in next week for Monday Night Raw, same time. So, without further ado, see you guys in the next one. Deuces.